Today I'm going to show you how I make. I'm Russell Phipps and this is my channel Manner with Spice, where I show you my methods of baking, cooking and maintaining kitchen equipment. The spices for this dish are Cassis, cloves, green cardamons with the ends split, Kashmiri chili powder, cumin seed, coriander. Chilies. In this particular case I'm not going to be using the chilies, but I made this dish the other day and I actually used the chilies as well, purely because my wife doesn't like it too hot. You'll also need 1 onion, very finely chopped, unsalted creamed butter, chicken stock, tomatoes finely chopped, vegetable oil, double cream or thick cream, but make sure it's pourable, 2 centimetres to 2.5 centimetres of ginger and 3 garlics, which I have turned into a paste. Traditionally, for buttered chicken, you use leftover tandoori chicken. Let's get cooking. Put the pan onto high heat, 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil. Add the cassis, cloves and cardamom. Soon as the cloves start to swell, you add half of the butter. Turn the heat down. Add the ginger garlic paste. Give it a good stir, don't let it burn. At this point you'd put the green chilies in. As I'm not using them, I'm going to put the onions straight in. Now we want these to go golden brown, not burnt. So I have to keep an eye on it, so I'll cook that like that for about 2 to 3 minutes. Keep an eye on it. I have added the Kashmiri chili powder, cumin and coriander into a spice mixer, of which I am now just going to grind the ground spices. Give that a mix. I'm now going to add the tomatoes. Stir that in and then we cook this until basically we have a nice thick masala and all the tomatoes have disintegrated. Some restaurants would blitz this so it was very smooth. I personally like the actual slight rustic texture. So I'm going to turn the heat right down and start adding the cream. Now I'm going to add about 3/4 of the cream in small doses and just mix it all in. Do this until you've used 3/4 of the cream up. Little tip, I've actually left the cream out to get to room temperature. This actually reduces the chance of it curdling when you're actually pouring it in. Once it's all in, you bring it up to the boil and then you add the chicken stock. The chicken stock I am using is actually the juices from the tandoori chicken that I made the other day. But you can use standard chicken stock, you could use just water. And you pour enough in till you get the consistency that you are after. Again, I'm on medium heat. Bring this up to boiling point, allowed to simmer for 5 minutes. This has now been simmering for 10 minutes and as you can see it's quite a thick masala, so I'm actually going to add a little bit more of that stock. I'm going to bring that back up to the boil and then we add the chicken. Now that it's boiling, break the chicken up into bite-sized pieces and put it in. Well, it's important to break the chicken up. Traditionally, you'd eat this with your fingers, with rice or some form of Indian bread. Give it a good stir. All we're actually doing here is heating the chicken through. So I'm going to turn it right down, put the lid on and simmer that for 5 minutes. 5 minutes are up, quick stir. And then we take the fenugreek and crush it between our fingers and roll it in. Again, another quick stir. Then put the last of the butter in, cover and turn off and leave for 5 minutes. I'll just quickly take the lid off so you can actually see what's happening to the butter. And it's slowly dissolving into the dish. Please don't forget to subscribe and I'll put links to other videos that I have made and a link to tandoori chicken, which is actually used into this dish, which will be up here. Thank you again for watching. Buttered chicken. Sprinkled with a little cream. Enjoy.